Yo, what's up, guys? So I finally hit 30,000 value. This is what my inventory is looking like right now. I don't have a lot of items because I've been upgrading on my smalls. Right now, we have 2 Frosties, a legit, both red goof and blue goof, Robling, 2 Shaggies, and then just these smalls. So this video is basically just me going over the trades of how I hit 30k, and we're basically just going to be starting from, you know, episode 2 because I haven't been recording any of these trades for some reason. I've just been dumb. Okay, guys, I want to remind y'all that a lot of these trades are older, so, you know, they look a little worse than what they were. But here I got rid of my Turbo Builders hat, Roblox Innovation, Party Fedora, plus 125 Robux for Shaggy, lost 230. But in reality, I think at the time it was probably like a 50 OP. So, you know, basically just upgraded smalls into Shaggy. And then here with Business Cat, I actually remember this trade. He gave Robux. GGE egg was about like 300. Sugar shades and spider antlers and vampire. So in reality, I was like gaining like maybe 50 Robux in this trade. But since then, Business Cat has gone down, and obviously GGE egg has gone a lot down. But at that time, that was an okay trade. But you know, whatever. And then here with Traffic Cone, this trade has actually stayed the same. Traffic Cone, somehow I managed to get 1k OP for Shinestone Eyes, NFL Chain, Snow Fedora, and Skater Boy. 1k OP for Traffic Cone is absurd. So I was when I saw this trade, I immediately accepted. The only thing is, Shinestone Eyes, I mean, it's not that good. It barely ever sells, but it's, I mean, shoot, 1k OP for Traffic Cone, I mean, who would pass that? Then here, this looks like I'm winning a lot, but in reality, when this trade was completed, I'm pretty sure Neon was at 7k. So in reality, I was probably losing about like 500 or 600 here with Robux. And I got rid of Neon because I hated having Neon so much. I thought it was going to be a good item. Again, I wasn't really good at trading back then, but I got Neon, and because I thought it looked cool. Turns out nobody's willing to OP anything for it. It's not very good, so I ended up getting rid of it for Gold Clockworks and Silverthorns. And I think Gold Clocks at the time was like 6k, I want to say. This may have been like 8k, 9k, I'm not sure. It was somewhere around that. But I know this was 6k when I traded it. But I just had to get rid of Neon, and I always like STA. STA is a really good item to have just because it's super easy to get for cheap and super easy to flip, you know, for about like 700 OP. So, you know, I like getting STA. And then Gold Clockworks, I found out real quick, nobody wants Gold Clockworks either. Then with STA and Gold Clockworks, I ended up downgrading. This trade was probably, yeah, this trade would have been a lot better at the time. I'm trying to think. Legit, it was probably like 5k or 6k maybe when I made this trade. Chill Classic was 14. It was at 1400. I know that for sure. So here I downgraded Silverthorn Antlers and Gold Clockworks for 2 legits, Chill Classic and Autumn King Crown. I'm trying to remember, but I know I didn't OP at like 2,000 for it. It was probably around like, I probably won around like 500 in this trade maybe. But yeah, downgraded both of them, 2v4, you know, whatever. No, I do remember this. These 2 legits, this was when legit was at like 6k. I remember being so mad because as soon as I traded for them, they went down. And that's what, like, if you see right here, that graph right here where I just quit trading and all my items just slowly went down, that was because of these 2 legits. So yeah, you can blame legit. Then here on, I gave Snow Leopard, Spider Antlers, NFL Chain, Tickets Tie for Pink Eye, upgraded all my smalls, or some smalls. I know Snow Leopard was a lot less. It was probably around like 500 to 400. And Pink Eye was a little less too, probably. Yeah, it was. It was probably like 1500. So in reality, I probably only peed like at most 100 for this. But it ended up getting a lot of profit out of this because I ended up trading Pink Eye away when it hit 2000. And now it's already going back down. So yeah, I held on to Pink Eye for a long time. No, I didn't. No, I'm lying. I had 2 Pink Eyes. So this is one of the Pink Eyes I had. I guess we're just going to find out what I did with it. Okay, so this is what I did with it. So here I gave Vamp Egg, Autumn King Crown, Deviled Egg, and Pink Eye for Big Head, losing 350. At the time I was probably losing like 150 because Pink Eye hadn't gone up yet. You know, I love Big Head. I love having that. So, you know, I probably was pretty happy with this trade, only opening 150. Because I mean, big head, you can probably get like 400 off of it, downgrading it. But I don't really like to downgrade smalls like this. I downgraded big head and lost 320. No. Wait. No, yeah, okay, I remember. Cuddly Koala was worth a lot more. Cuddly Koala was about like 1600, I want to say. So this was about like a 300 win for me. So I'd gained basically not gained anything. Oh, I don't know. No, yeah, I get like 150 here. And here I got like 300 back because Cuddly Koala was like at 1600 here. So I basically doubled my profit. Pink Eye, I think this was just as it was starting to go up. Ultimate and Brain Freeze were probably about the same. Here, this was the trade that sparked me back into trading. Like for a while, I was just done. I did not want to trade. Like I was bored. I didn't like it. Then I bought tail flipped on stream. I bought tail flipped because I was saying it's gonna get protected. I didn't think it was gonna be as worth as much as it is. But then as soon as it went limited, and this was when it was like this was about 1,000. Legit was probably 1,000 more than tail flipped at this time. And I got an even trade for it for tail flipped for legit. And when I got this trade inbound, this is what brought my spark back. I was very excited about this trade. And here I got a second legit OP 500. At the time it was probably less. Yeah. I think I probably hadn't gone up this much yet. It was probably around 300. So I get like 300 for this legit probably. I never give more than 300 for legits because I always try to flip them for at least 500. So I never normally give more than 300 for the legit. Skater Boy, downgrade. Well, 2v1, I guess a downgrade. Got this bag plus Black Iron Branches. I mean, that was a no-brainer because these were both worth the same amount back then. 700 OP, 2v1. Like, okay, I'll take that. Then here I downgraded legit, got 400. So I won probably like 200 here. Like, from like how much I gave for legit, I probably won like 200. Got Lime Glasses, Turkey Tie, Pink Eye, and Sword Pack. I do remember. Actually, no, I'm not talking about it yet, but this was basically the kind of like trades that started getting me back into trading. But I didn't record any of these because I was still in like that iffy phase where I like wasn't sure if I wanted to come back. But you know, I was just trading on my free time. So I used to like all these trades kind of have like a little bit of a gap in between when I trade them off. And then here I gave 2 legits and Sugar Shades for Hot Pink, Snow Leopard Fedora, and Silver Thorns. No shot. I OP'd 700. Snow Leopard must have been worth. Yeah, it was. It was probably worth like close to 2,000 probably. I do remember this now. Yeah, Snow Leopard was worth close to like 2,000. So I only in reality gave like 400 for STA, and I probably got like. I always try to get at least like 600 to 800 on STA. So that's probably I probably got a good trade for it. And here my second legit, I downgraded it to got Noob Attack, Ninja Master, Charles Egg, and Flaming Headphones. 260 OP. Yeah, I'm trying to think if it was more or not. I think I really did accept a trade because all these items don't really change in like value. So I'm pretty sure I really did just accept 260 for legit. That's insane. I wouldn't accept that now. Somebody just sent me like these random trade inbound. Like if you're gonna send me a 1v2 and you're OPing like 400 for a small, I will accept that. Chill Cap and Party Fedora for Turkey Tie. I accepted that because, you know, 400 OP on a 2v1. Okay. And here, I do remember this. This is when Sword Pack first started going up. And it was going up like just a little bit at a time. So he sent me Deluxe Ninja Sword Pack plus like an egg and this little random. And it was the same amount of OP. I remember, yeah. It was 246 OP. And Sword Pack went up barely. And maybe went up like 50 Robux. And then dropped again. Dropped right back to where it was at. So he basically just like, I think he, in his mind, he thought he was smart in this trade. You know, he was gonna get an item right before it raised, then it never rose. Here, oh, I remember this trade. This was the trade that like I was so proud of this. So I got rid of STA for an 800 OP. I was in a call with this guy for about like an hour discussing this trade. This is what we ended up finalizing on. Was he gives me legit Riptide and Summertime and 140 Robux for STA. At the time, this trade was actually worth like 1,000 something. So I'd gained like 1,000 here. So I remember that I was so proud that I got 1,000 on STA. I was so proud. So then here I got STA back for only 165. I do remember this trade actually. I think is this the trade I'm thinking of? I'm pretty sure this guy said like legit was like his favorite item, so he wanted legit for his STA. So I sent like legit plus like 2 smalls or whatever to only make it like 200 OP. At the time, I think it was a little more OP. It was probably like 250 OP, and he accepted. He was like, "Thank you, dude. I love legit." And I was like, "You're welcome, dude. Thank you for only 150 OP on STA when I'm gonna flip it for something like this." Here I got big head. This trade wasn't. No, let me think. I remember now. Deluxe Ninja Shoulder Pack actually rose to like 2,000, and I probably gave it to him for like 100, 200 OP on big head, and then it dropped back down, and that's why it looks, you know. But yeah, I think I paid like 100 to 200 for this big head. Okay trade, I guess. And here I got rid of Riptide and Noob Attack for a 2v2. I gave 100 Robux. I didn't mean to say 150. I gave 100 Robux, and he gave me Turbo's hat and Starry Sleeping Cap. And Riptide was projected at this time, so you know, this is a pretty good trade for me. I remember this trade was actually, he sent me like a horrible trade where he was winning a lot, but he just added a bunch of Robux, which I don't really need Robux. Now I do, obviously, but at the time I didn't need Robux, so I just sent him the same trade, except, you know, I was on a ping with Robux, and he accepted. So I was, you know, thought that was pretty cool. Here I downgraded that STA I got earlier, 400 OP. Shaggy was about 1600 actually when I got it, so this was 1300. So this would have been more like 600, 700 OP. He gave me legit Mammoth, Shaggy, and Explosion. Good. I mean, okay trade, whatever. Shaggy, legit, Explosion, all those are okay. I mean, then just an egg, just to add value. Here I got Big Head, and I got rid of Big Head, downgraded it for this was when I started wanting to collect all the goofs. I got green goof, Gucci sunglasses, egg of hidden treasures, and frozen sword pack. I didn't really care about these 3 items. All I cared about was green goof. Plus I, you know, gained on Big Head because I do remember now when I got that Big Head, I gave 150 for it, so those items went up or whatever. But yeah, I gave 150 for that Big Head originally, so getting doubled my profit. I could have got more, but like I said, I was collecting the goofs, so I was okay, you know, doing a little less, or gaining a little less than what I could. Then here I upgraded my smalls into red goof, got rid of black iron branches, lime glasses, chill classic, and starring sleeping, upgraded into red goof, 300 OP. I want to say at this time it was probably like, when I made this trade, it was like 250 OP, because no way I get 375 for red goof. But yeah, I got red goof. Then here, this is my like thank you. I forgot how to pronounce, how did he say to pronounce it? Go Githy or something like that. I love this guy to death. I was in game one day, right, and I walked up to him and I was like, "Is Shaggy for trade? Are you trying to downgrade Shaggy so I can upgrade my smalls into it?" And he goes, "Dude, I don't even trade. I'm just a game dev. You can have Shaggy for free." And I was at max trade limit, so I couldn't send. So I asked him to send me the trade, and he sends me my brain freeze egg for his Shaggy and friendly Fedora. When I'm telling you, I had never thanked a dude so much. I double checked and I was like, "You sure you want me to accept this?" He was like, "Yes, dude. I don't care about either of those items. You can have them." And I was like, "Dude, thank you so much. You don't understand like what you just did. Like you just kickstarted my like trading career. Like this. Like I was so happy about this. I don't even know how to explain. Like I even made a little avatar friendly Fedora for a little bit. Let's see if I can find it right here. You know, the let's make a deal. I think I have a little render image of it too that I could probably find. But yeah, I was very happy about this trade. 6K for free. I was super scared if these were like poison though, and that's why he was okay giving them away. But turns out like they weren't poisoned. He's a good guy. Like this guy's just genuinely just a good guy. At least, you know, to me he was. Please don't like go sending him trades like this, because I doubt he wants to, you know, get rid of all his items for cheap. But you know, he just decided to be a good person that day. So thank you, dude. Here I got another red goof. Gave turbo builders, hot pink snubber Fedora, flaming eye headphones, 300 OP. These are more recent trades, so the OP is actually accurate. So got red goof there. OPing a little too much for it, but you know, it's okay. Not too big of a deal. Then here, this was the hardest. This right here, blue goof, was the hardest goof to get. It's not the rarest, but it's the hardest one to get. I'm pretty sure it just has the least amount of circulating copies. And I got a trade for it. Only OP'd 137 for it. I was so happy I finally got it after like 4 days of searching for one. Gave Charles egg, the Charles egg, Parag egg. I'm no way I'm pronouncing it. Terracotta egg, Ninja Master, and Epic egg. Literally just gave him horrible items for his blue goof, and he accepted. I was so happy. Like, oh my god, I'm probably never gonna get rid of this blue goof because it's not even like I gave a lot for it, and it took me so long to get. I don't want to get rid of it. So next trade, upgraded some items into a Frosty Fedora, especially this friendly Fedora right here. That's the one I got for free. Only OP 300. I see that Frosty gets like 800, so I'm hoping I can get around 800 for Frosty. Gave my GGEG egg. Y'all saw that. I've had that forever. Frozen Sword Pack, Friendly Fedora, and Ralph, whatever. 300 OP for Frosty Fedora. I've heard it pulls about 800 to 1,000. So hopefully I can get about that for it. So yeah, I'd say that's a pretty decent trade. Then here I got another legit. Gave Red Goof and the Lola bag or whatever. I've had this bag for so long. I was so happy to finally get rid of it. Only OP'd 160 for legit. It's pretty happy there. So yeah, I got another legit. Then my most recent trade, newest trade I made, gave my green goof, a legit, and Tick Explosion right before Tick Explosion dropped too, for Frosty Fedora and Roblink. So now I have 2 Frosties. Only gave 334 for it. I was so happy about this. You know, I got 2 Frosties for cheap, and everybody else that's trading Frosties is trying to get at least 800 to 1,000 for it. So I finally got 2 I could find for cheap. Yeah, now we finally hit 30k wrap, 30k value. You can see I hit it about 3 days ago when I first got Friendly Fedora, but I didn't want to make a trade. I mean, I didn't want to make a video basically just saying I got donated. So, you know, I decided to make a couple more trades, get Frosty, you know, and all that. Because, to be honest, that dude, literally, I was at 25k value, and he just shot me up. Like, literally, you can see right here, 25k. He sends it to me. Boom. 31. But here's what the inventory is looking like right now. Frosty Fedora, I have 2 legit, Red Goof, Blue Goof, Roblink, 2 Shaggies, Ultimate, Gucci sunglasses, Boxing Mask, Party Fedora, Hidden Egg, and Woolly Mammoth egg. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if y'all want to see a part 4 where I actually record the trades, make sure to like and subscribe and comment and all that. And also, I'm sorry about the upload schedule. I haven't been uploading like ever, but I've just been really busy with school and stuff, like, so it's been difficult for me. But I promise I'll crank out some more videos. But with that, I'll see you guys later.